motion to start the budget meeting back up.
Got it.
Greg, you can start this, call the meeting back to order, need a motion to start
Got it.
with Randall made a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Lee made a second, all four?
Yep.
All right, meeting's back to order for the budget. We will resume, on number 13. Sorry, give me just a second, I was writing this down. Award the bid for the $14 million general obligation, school bonds, series 2024 to Robert W. There you go. Martin and Company with a true interest cost of 3.7. That's 3.7 is what everything come out to be on the interest. It ended up being, if you look on 13, it ended up being 13 or something, wasn't it?
The dollars,
Dollars now, 13,140, wasn't it? Something like that.
the par amount is 13,140.
Right.
The total purchase price, because you have to include the underwriter fees.
Everything
Anyway,
come out.
yeah, if you look on, at the beginning of the section 13, you'll see the bidders. Those are the actual bidders on that date. So Robert W. Baird and Company had the best bid.
I'll make a motion to award it to him. Got a motion by Randall. Second.
I'll second.
Geraldine second, any discussion? All right, Lee Richards,
Yes.
Shane Walker,
Yes.
Greg Nivens,
Yes.
Randall Boswell,
Yes.
Geraldine Walker, all four. We will get into the new and old business, that we have to discuss. We have, A through E here, but the sales tax revenue through December the, 2023 is $2,664,320. This time last year it was, 2,383,597. So with that, it's just shy of 300,000, more this year than it was last year. Any discussion on that? We had time to get logged on there for a little bit. I had to get a senator involved to get that straightened up. It was an act of Congress. He said, hold that thought. All right, need a motion to suspend the rules of the following items on the agenda.
Make a motion.
Randall makes a motion, do I have a second? Greg seconds, all right, Geraldine Walker,
Yes.
Randall Boswell.
Yeah.
Greg Nivens.
Yeah.
Shane Walker.
Yes.
Lee Richards.
Yes.
All four. All right, Christina Swallows, has requested that UT regarding the digital sign. Has a request from UT regarding the sign, sorry.
Yeah, and I went to get with her to see if she wanted to come and explain that, but what it is, you know, they pay a quarterly amount for the salaries, the salary supplements, but they were just gonna use that funding toward the digital sign for 1 quarter.
Instead of salary.
Yeah, which I mean, it comes out the same, it's in the budget, but she just wanted to make sure with y'all that it was okay.
Need a motion? Geraldine,
Second.
Lee seconds, any other discussion on that?
What will they use to pay the salaries now?
Well, it was gonna be salary, now they're just putting it towards the sign. Cause they pay a portion of the salaries, so they was going to do it a different way, now they're just gonna bring it towards the sign instead of the salaries.
For 1 quarter.
Just switching slots.
Same money.
Nothing.
Yeah, and we're still, I think it's 22%.
Just changing colors.
Yeah. Still getting the same money out of it. Alright. Lee Richards,
Yes.
Shane Walker,
Yeah.
Greg Nivens.
Yeah.
Randall Boswell.
Yes.
Joey Walker,
Yes.
all four. Surplus library items with the letter dated January 2024. This is in addition to what we already had in December. And let's see, 13 meeting room tables, 72 inch by 24 rectangular, training tables purchased from K-Log. And it's the serial numbers 5421 through 5233. These tables have been replaced. Several tables are broken, casters broken, support bent. The supports are bent. So these are damaged items, broken items, and tables have already been replaced. Geraldine Walker makes the motion.
I'll second.
Any other discussion on this? So Randall seconds, no discussion. Lee Richards,
Yeah.
Shane Walker,
Yeah.
Greg Nivens,
Yeah.
Randall Boswell.
Yeah.
Geraldine Walker, all four. Alright, next item is the surplus, county clerk item with a letter dated, December 2023. And that will be, surplus 4 drawer filing cabinets, with the inventory tag. Huh?
I'm sorry, that should
December
be
23rd,
January
2024.
January 26th.
Mhm.
Make an amendment on that, December 23 should be January 26th, or, yeah, 1/26. Instead of December 23rd, sorry. And it's, a 4 drawer filing cabinet, inventory tag 3727. Geraldine makes a motion, Lee second. Lee seconds, any discussion on that? No discussion being had, Geraldine Walker,
Yes.
Randall Boswell.
Yes.
Greg Nivens.
Yeah.
Shane Walker.
Yes.
Lee Richards.
Yes.
All four. Alright, next is approval of General Fund 101, amendment number 6 for the county clerk to pay her employees the salary supplement out of the reserve $3 title fees. That was the same that we done at the first of the year. Now, there, is some requirements that we need now from the state to be able to do that. We had Ben Rogers to send us those, things that need to be done. You got that email, she's gonna read off what Ben Rogers said that needed to be done before.
We need to update the letter of agreement, which is the salary agreements, and you can do that with the mayor's approval. And then also, you would need to put something in place for the personnel policy, laying out that criteria for bonuses.
And we can do
So
that.
we'll just get that from you.
We can approve it now, we can get that from her. If y'all,
And so, I put in, behind her letter, you'll see a budget amendment. And that'll be for the county clerk salary supplements, and then social security, Medicare, and retirement go along with that. That's, section 14B.
So it's sort of like the same thing,
Yes, it's from the title fees.
was like we done this.
yeah,
Yes,
Got the
yes, the funds are in there.
$36,942.
How much?
$36,942.
Her money would be in charge of it, how much you please.
That's how much is in your balance.
I'll
Yes.
make a motion with the approval of the changes you gotta make.
All right, thank you.
I'll say,
Is, sorry, is the supplements the same as they were the last time?
No, they are not. The last time, somehow it got in as a bonus instead of supplement salary, so I did ask more because I didn't end up getting too much after taxes.
would it be better worded like,
Supplement salary is not taxed like a bonus.
what about,
I've talked to,
We got to reword it the way it needs to be,
yes,
if you haven't got it, what's it saying?
salary supplement.
It has to say salary, so.
thank you.
okay, so Randall made a motion, I'm sorry, Leah.
That's for the entire year, right?
No, I'm asking for, I'll ask again in the fall.
Okay.
Of course, we bill all the time on that money that goes into that account.
See, last time she wanted to do it twice a year, so that way we can see how much money
Yeah.
that she had to do it. So Randall's motion was to approve pending updated letter of agreement with salary, supplements. Have a second on that.
Yeah, I say.
Lee, second. Any other discussion on that? No discussion being had. Lee Richards,
Yes.
Shane Walker,
Yes.
Greg Nivens,
Yeah.
Randall Boswell,
Yes.
Darlene Walker,
Yes.
all four, motion passed. All right, next is to approve the ambulance service applying for the grant for extrication gear and equipment, no match. And that's on E.
Is that just up that equipment that we use up and everything?
No, it's just for like, the turnout education gear, what we have on there right now is way outdated.
The jaws
And
of
I think they're supposed to replace them with fire departments and stuff, they're just, something like that.
Yeah.
It may not be that long.
Extraction gear,
Yeah, that's right.
like the jaws of life, or
No, just like the turnout gear.
turnout.
Helmets with face shields.
Oh,
I'll make that motion.
Is there a date that's gonna be?
we do it, your other donation.
When was the date we've gotta apply for that, Shane?
I think it was the
8th of March,
February.
February 8th?
Oh,
So we gotta
we gotta
get on the ball on that one.
I'll make a motion.
Lee made a motion, I have a second on
I'll
that.
second it then.
Randall seconded. Any other discussion on that grant? No match.
What else gotta be done on it to get your,
He's already been working on it.
so it's already,
No, it's prepared, but it's just
Yeah.
not submitted.
Just working on it.
where we at on that? Did you turn that in, or do you have to know? Cause I thought we'd already voted on those ambulances, last year.
We did.
To pay for them ambulances, and where's that money at now?
Well, Connie, can you explain that about the well, one ambulance has been on the way for years. And it's supposed to be
It's
in
already paid
April
for, that
now.
money's already allocated for that?
We already have an outstanding purchase order for that.
Yeah.
Out of the general fund. Then the other monies that we were gonna be using was, in the capital projects fund, that we were gonna be accumulating money from TBA, which is a quarterly payment. And so, those payments will be coming in quarterly, and we'll be moving on that in order to have the funds.
But didn't we already approve that though?
Yes, but nobody checked with me to see what the funding was.
Uh-huh.
And then also, we have some opportunities in Fund 127 that we can look at later, depending on, some
We
other
get at
things.
least one ambulance, cause we talked last time, your ambulances were going downhill quick.
It's just we're having a hard time getting them purchased, aren't we, Shane?
Yeah,
Delivered.
the sales rep did come the other day, just to introduce herself and talk. Said the first one's still on schedule, end of April, maybe the 1st of May, just depending on production. But it's still scheduled to be on the production line in April, and the other two was probably 2026.
So I recommended that we not, sign any type of agreement, until we see the funding in that fund.
Did they
Because,
let you do that?
He said they would be there.
Yeah.
They said good this time?
yeah, sometimes they won't
They
let you
said
do
they
that,
got
but
something
I,
right there.
you know, I
Talk
think we
about
should
it. The last time said they
say.
wouldn't.
In 2027.
I figured it out.
Set back.
But
If he
he
won't-
won't go fast.
But if they're not gonna, I thought our problem was they wasn't gonna offer.
Says they will, but he said.
Till he had something signed,
Yes,
we wouldn't.
right,
It was,
but I can't issue a purchase order until the fund's there, so I think it's a little intent,
okay,
that will suffice.
cool.
Did he say that he would take that letter of intent instead of a purchase order, cause we can't give a purchase order unless we got the money, so the letter of intent was an agreement that we wanted to do it.
Yeah, it's just a signature saying that when they're done, whenever it may be, that's the price it would be.
Okay.
It's not even like a PO or anything right now, which he said, you know, they're in production, if we don't take them by then, if we do something else, they've got people that'll take them.
Yeah, I was under the
And he said they,
notion that they wanted us to
Yes.
go ahead and I'll send you the money.
no, they're not wanting the money
Oh,
now,
okay.
just a thing saying, you know, that we'll take them.
Yeah.
A letter of intent.
Now, Shane, are they members of Sourcewell, or one of those seven?
Hello, darling.
Any other discussion on that? Okay, extrication gear, roll call on that, Lee Richards,
Yes.
Shane Walker, had to pass on that, Greg Nivens,
Yep.
Randall Boswell, yes, Darlene Walker.
Yes.
Okay, all four, Shane, had to pass. All right, next meeting is Tuesday, March 12th, 2024 at 4:30. Everybody go ahead and put that in your phones if you can, mark that down on your calendar.
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, March 12th.
So it's moved. It wasn't initially right.
There's a way that election.
Oh, right,
And so
okay.
it moves.
City election, I think, was on the 5th, wasn't it? So, we got that, motion on the table to adjourn.
Before you do that.
Oh, hang on.
You said, stepping out of the commissioner thing, and what, like the public safety committee, and talked about the vacation days.
Oh, yes, this needs to be added on here as new business, sorry. So new business on the table, guys, before we adjourn.
And I make a motion to suspend the rules, add it to the agenda.
Randall made a motion, to suspend the rules to add as new business.
And where you at, Randy? Where you at?
We're making, add as new business.
Shane was on that vacation.
Shane was wanting to talk about
Oh,
what we had talked about in the, public safety.
Was there, did y'all vote on anything?
Yep, on public safety, no, they, just talked
I
about it.
want to talk to Tony about it for you.
Okay.
Make a motion.
So Randall made
Is
a
that a good
motion.
motion?
That's what I heard.
As new business.
Randall made the motion, right?
Who seconded?
I'm fixing to ask for a second.
I second.
Lee second. Alright, new business to discuss vacation. Or vacation buyouts for ambulance. Is that right?
Yeah.
Shane, okay, I thought. Okay, got a motion on second, and then we'll all four vote on adjournment.
It's just
But that's
saying,
to suspend the
Oh,
rules.
that's to suspend the rules, all four on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any opposed? Okay, all four. Now,
I thought we already had that several years ago, that we would, they had to take 5, and anything over 5, we would
That's what our current policy says.
reimburse them for. I
Now,
think we already had a
It says
policy.
we can carry over 5 days.
Carry
Is-
over.
We carry over 5 days
they
right
lose them
now,
if they don't
is
take
what our
them.
policy is.
But we were gonna pay them for the other one, yeah, that's what I
Current
thought.
policy is you lose it,
Use those.
use or lose, you can carry 5 over.
That's what we done.
I thought we'd
No,
done it the other way.
So Shane,
but what I was wanting to say about was like, you know, they carry the 5 over, and then the others throughout the year, along the way somewhere, if they could just put down 12 hours of the vacation time here and there and not take a day off, and that'll be, you know, you're not having to fill a spot, and you're not having to pay somebody to work that spot.
it wouldn't be considered as overtime when you add it, it would be a line
It's all
item
straight time.
as straight time. So if they work their normal hours on a different line, it would have added 12 hours, not overtime.
What would it say? 12 hours vacation time, I mean,
Yeah,
be, or how would it be worded?
We would have to, do something without being able
I don't know,
to.
we need to think about how many people and how you gonna pay for it.
Well, hey, you come up with numbers on that?
Yeah, so, just on the average, on the paramedic pay, on the average pay, if, one of them takes off, pay them $250.80 for their vacation day. If that's covered by a full-time person, you're paying that $250 plus $376.20. If it's filled with a part-time, it's $250.80 plus $198.
So instead of paying the $250, you're paying on top of that.
So instead of paying $250, you're paying, if it's a full-time person, you're paying $627, and if it's part-time, it's $448.80.
If you fill their spot, if they take off to fill their spot, you gotta pay that person that's taking off their vacation, plus somebody to fill their spot time and a half, so that, the numbers that he's got.
So we're saving.
So basically, you're saving half time.
You're,
But can you legally do that by the Department of Labor rules? I don't think so either.
Yes, but I'll find out.
You know, I think we're obligated, if they work it, you have to pay time, to pay overtime to them, according to the Department of Labor rules.
But I'll find out.
well, did Lillian research that for you?
She was,
She was researching it.
Yeah, did she get you an answer back?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
I thought she did, but I'll look and see.
Could you not, okay, so this is what they do at work, people that want to cash in their PTO and not use it, they can just write them a check, and it's not overtime. I mean, it's like, it's called a buyout or something of their PTO time.
Yeah, but they're still gonna be working.
Yeah, they still work,
They still
but they
work.
just get an extra check, that's PTO, it's just an extra check.
What they're saying is they're working, what he's saying is they're gonna work their regular schedule, we understand it. And sometime during that period, as they're working their regular schedule, they're just gonna add in 12 hours for, vacation pay, giving it to them, their
And over
vacation
40,
pay.
But that.
To supplement them for losing their time back,
It's
Yeah.
separate.
for losing
anything
their
over
time.
40 though,
It would be a second buyout and not considered as time worked.
It would have to be put on a separate check.
they check this out, with the Department of Labor before we.
It'd have to be put on a separate
We
check.
defer this to the salary committee and, let you guys check that out, Department of Labor, so we can figure out what we're doing, and then like Tony see funding on this, and what would be the most feasible on it.
Well, the hard part is, you know, we might have 5 or 10 people that do it now, but if you put it in policy, it may be all of them.
For all of them.
Yeah, and so, you know, you're opening the month, you just gotta calculate it on the
Okay.
flag side, so it's open.
The vacation, buyout has been, moved to salary and, committee to, the motion on the table by, Greg is to, bring this order of business, the vacation buyout to the salary committee, so they can look at the money and, the legation of it.
Yeah. See if it meets Department of Labor rules and our budget rules.
So Greg made a motion to send
Big old guys.
vacation buyout to salary. Is there a second on that?
Yeah, I'll say.
Will you second it? All 4 on that?
Yep.
Any opposed? All right, any other new business before we have a motion? No other, no other new business. Randall's got a motion on the table to adjourn. I got a second on that.
Yeah, well,
By Shane Walker and all 4. Any opposed? Get out of here.
Bye.